Hey, Cartoons, Angela Holt with Angela Holt Designs. You're probably wondering what I'm up to. Well, you can guess it. I have created me a dress form using a Barbie doll body, and I have this tutorial up on my YouTube here. All you have to do is search dress forms or altered dress, and this tutorial will pop up. And basically all I done was is I wrapped my Barbie in plastic wrap, and I decoupaged several layers of paper on there, let it dry, and created the bodice or the foundation for my dress. Now I'm going to make a Halloween dress. I think it's fitting for the season, and it's spooky and Halloweeny, and lots of scary movies are on cable, and I'm just really into the mood of Halloween. And so this was an old uh, costume, and I loved the sheer black material on top. It's a just like an overlay, and it's really pretty. As you can see, it's spooky. And I also kept the the underlining here. Now, what I'm going to do is when you get your dress form and you do that Barbie technique, um, I cut mine straight up the back, and then I slip it off, and then I stuff it with some cotton feel or fiber feel, and then I pick out how wide I want my hips, which, it's a determination of the way you want to do it. So I'm just going to squeeze this together like this, because none of this will be seen because you're going to cover it. And then you're going to take your hot glue gun, and you're going to run some hot glue all the way down, and you're going to press and seal that together like that, and you're going to glue it, and then you're going to take scissors and you're going to trim off the edges, as I will show you here in just a moment. As soon as this is adhered, just wipe off any excess glue that you might have that will cause a bulkiness like that. And then you can also trim some of the hot glue away as well. Now, like right here, you can just take your scissor and just trim off, stuff it, have a clean edge on here, and then have a clean edge on the bodice areas. So now this little thing, dress form, is ready to decorate. Okay, so um, I'm going to show you the process. I'm going to use tulle as the bottom of the to create a can or the bottom of the dress to give the dress some poofiness and everything. And all I do is, like I showed many times before, um, just fold your tulle, and you're going to glue several layers around the waist, and do not determine the length right at the moment. Just do fold and put your tulle around there. Hold it with your thumb and press it in. And don't worry about the glue showing right here along the edge, because again, all of this is going to be covered. Right now I am just creating um, the bottom of the can part, I call it, of the dress. So I'll pop back in once I have the can part finished. But again, all I'm going to do, go around the dress twice, just folding and gluing the tulle like this, and that's it. That's all I'm going to be doing. So I'll pop back in and we'll begin the next process. Okay, now I have the tool around the skirt, and you pretty much know that you've got it even when you cut the tool, as if it can stand up on its own. And as you can see, it stands up on its own. So the tool is even, and you need to go through there. And basically, what I do is I just bring it up like this. And if I see any little uneven spriggles, just like cutting hair, you want to make sure that they're all even like that. And there you go. Now, um, now what you're going to watch is the process of me creating the bodice, and I'm going to be wrapping it with some of this. I'll probably do a couple of layers because this is what was under that old costume. And so I'm going to watch how I do that, and then you're going to watch how I take and create the skirt. I'll probably be using some other things other than this lace. I'll be using this lace, but I'll be creating and figuring out how I want my Halloween dress to look. So, but again, that is just simply taking the tool as I showed you before and going around the waist and to create a full skirt like that. So watch the process and then I'll pop back in. Okay, the dress is done. As you can see here, I put a makeshift stand, but the inside is done, and what I'm doing here is I'm just cleaning up the inside. I took all of the stuffing, you know, where I had stuffed it just to build the body part, and now what I'm doing is I am just getting all of that out of there so that it looks more pleasing to the eye, you know. And then but there you go. Again, I put some jewelry in the ruffle. I put the marabou feathers, and then I finished it off with a piece of jewelry in the back, and I think this turned out absolutely stunning, and I'm gonna post it and see if anybody grabs at it, because I don't know how much I would sell this for. I don't know if anybody would be interested in purchasing it. It is an art dress. It's not a dress that can be worn on dolls or anything. These are what I call art dresses, mixed media dresses, and they are just simply made to goo goo and gaga over. And I made a makeshift dress form out of some Deflecto pieces here, and the pieces I use from Deflecto, they're magnetic on the bottom, and they're called Versa Grip sign holders. Well, they, you know, I glued two of them together, and you can move them in any direction you need to, and then you can set that right through the bodice here, and you can just set it like that. You know, turn it if you have to, and there we go. See, now it stands, and all you see right there is just the clips. And if I sell it, I will probably send that with them, and they can see that you can set it up this way, or you could configure. And like I thought of this idea. I thought about taking some metal and making my own dress form. In fact, you know, I might, you know, I swirled it, then I might stick that in there and kind of make it look like it's hanging on a dress form. I don't know, but the dress is the key. The dress is the topic of choice, and so that's what I'm trying to get. Let's see. I'll piddle with the stand and everything. I don't know. I might have to glue it in there, but I don't want to do that either. So, again, if you have any questions about any of the products that I used or the techniques that I used, please let me know. I have several of these videos on here for these types of dresses, and the step tutorial how to build your bodice to even begin an art dress. And so just let me know. And like always, share, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to share with your crafty friends if they would just like to learn a variety of crafty projects that will open doors for creativity, because I'm like the crafter of all trades. I like to try different mediums and different things and stuff, and share the process with you. And making dresses like this is one of my favorites. So again, thank you so much. Stay for photos, and I will see you in the next crafty video. Thanks. Bye-bye.